avoid these guys. Like, no wonder I rolled their shit last game, dude. No wonder I dropped a fucking 40 bomb on you, bro. No heals and no space for a tank. Jesus, no wonder I pissed on you guys. You guys fucking suck, bro. Later.
So, how did we get there? Well, first, it wasn't all that hostile at the start. But, let's go all the way to the beginning to figure this out. Just a disclaimer, this is not an attack on the content creator, but merely just a version of my side. I don't want anyone sending hate to this person, or even myself, as after all, it is just a game. Now, just a quick side note, my friends and I have been slowly climbing the ranks of Marvel Rivals, and by all means, we are not professionals or even pros. We just play the game to climb ranks and overall have fun. We're not quick play players because in our minds we think that quick play is a waste of time, and if you're gonna play a game, you might as well try to be aiming for number 1. Again, just to reiterate, by any means we are not perfect, meaning that we are prone to occasional spouts of toxicity. But anyways, all of this aside, let's start at the beginning just like I said before, just so everyone here has a wider perspective. Now to give a quick practical rundown on my playstyle and my friends, 2 of us are tank mains, and the other 2 are essentially flex players. Though most of the time I end up solo tanking, just because my other friends are better on DPS than I am, or even vice versa, because I am overall a better tank player than all of my friends combined. Here are some of my creds, just so people don't doubt me. And if I were to put it all into words, Rice Cooker, or I, am a tank main who can flex other characters if need be, and my other friend Spider-Man or Spidey-Man 14 is a DPS main who later then became a tank main, but can also flex. Same with Kuya, and also same with Austria, but he's been recently playing heals, just cause he's been filling in more often. Now you may ask, why is there a lot of flex players on our team? Well, simply put, I kinda gave my friends a whole spiel on why learning other roles is important in Rivals, as counter swapping is a huge thing in these type of games, and if your main gets banned, you would always have another second option. Now getting back on topic again, our first match is up against the Widow that you just saw in the beginning clip. I believe this was our second match of the day, or I guess you could say night, as all my friends just came back from their little 4th of July thing. We start out with a somewhat strong first defense, but it then soon trickled into just defeats after defeats. We realized around, I would say maybe 1/4 into the game, that the main problem was their poke. So the only plan I came up with was just to go full brawl or dive, just so the pokes would have like a harder time killing our team. Spoiler alert, it did nothing. Eventually, I tried swapping to Strange, but our team was just still getting picked off, so in the end, we did our best, but we unfortunately lost, you know, what can you do? Just move on. I would say my friends and I are a great dive team, but when it comes to other teams diving us or just poke slop, that's where we struggle a bit, and I would say that was the reason we just lost. Anyways, getting a bit off topic here, we end our second game of the night with a loss, and I believe it was because of the Hela and mainly the Widow. Just because the Widow was just basically, you know, putting BTA on us. So after that failure of a loss, we decided to queue again. And by our surprise, we've gotten the Widow on our team, you know, the same Widow that basically pooped on us.
Yo, Widow, are you the Widow from last match?
Sniper Cat Dad.
I wasn't really looking at the name. Who'd you go against? Like, do you remember like the players?
Dude, I've been on for a long time. I'm pretty tired.
Like your recent match, like was there like a?
Did you win recently?
Yeah, I just won last match. I was 40-6.
Yeah, that was yeah. All right.
You
Yeah,
watched
you're
us.
gonna help us, bro. You're gonna help
Hell
us.
yeah.
Now.
Why'd y'all watch us? Low-key
Don't give us a
disrespectful.
pass, bro.
My bad.
Are you good?
You good?
Just
but
don't do that to us again.
Like, stop, bro. We want to win, bro.
No, we got this, man. We got this.
As you can see what happened in that clip, the vibes was basically just chillaxing. We were all excited to get the good Widow that put, you know, BTA on us, on our team. But ironically, when we first got to the first point, we just got rolled instantly. So we decided to swap it up a bit. around this time, I kind of got tilted, so I was asking my team what the problem was, because like I said before, this game's essentially a counter-swapping game, unless you're really good, that is. So I asked for them, you know, basically, yo, what do we need? I got you, I'll fill it in. My teammates could fill in if whatever.
Their comp is
What's
just
the
really
problem,
hard.
Yeah, let's try to win this. What are you guys having trouble with?
They're Punisher.
Punisher's the only problem?
Yeah, he's like drilling.
30 seconds before you attack.
I'll play like
It probably comes in handy on
damage
secret missions.
tank.
Every mission is
And I believed in my mind we were lacking constant damage, as Widow is more of a single target DPS, so she can only like focus on one basically. So my friend went on Squirrel to get more damage boost, and I know she gets a bad rep, but he does really good in this point, which like I said, he did really good, so it worked out. Though I'm not entirely sure it was because of his swap, or sorry, our swap, or our team just locked in, but either way, now the game was tied 1-1 with only one win left to win the entire thing. Now here's where the clips start coming in. As a new round was starting, my team looked at the tab. My friends and I pressed tab to see our Widow not doing too hot. And so my friend basically asked the Widow if she could swap. And I'll just provide you guys the clip here.
Need to combo their ults more.
You don't have to run.
Can you swap to
No,
tank?
I'm not going to, bro.
Just look it in
It's
the
okay.
eye and say,
Wait, why?
I'm better.
I'm not gonna argue with you. We don't have time, bro. Just play the game. Thanks.
I'm
You
not
are
disrespecting you, but I just wanted to ask why.
Yeah.
30
Okay, I'm about to just leave the VC because I just told you we don't have time to argue about it. Do you want me to just leave the VC, or can you just shut up and play the
No,
game?
but you didn't even explain it. You didn't even give us a reason.
I don't have to, bro. Play the game.
But you're-
Thanks.
Okay,
Team
but
game, man.
you were 6-6 right now, and all our DPS
I literally
is
do not care,
Okay, good.
bro. You're looking at the scoreboard instead of playing the game. That's literally, you literally have one team fight on me. Congratulations. I don't care. Just play the game.
Just mute us, man. Just mute us,
You
man.
just meet us, but
As you can see in the clip, we were asking the Widow to swap, or just an answer if anything, you know, like why she's not swapping, yada yada yada. But the Widow player basically told us that we shouldn't be stat watching and play the game, which is fair. But in a team game, I feel like people need to, you know, help the team in whatever. And if that means swapping, then, you know, so be it. But it was the fact that we asked the question if he could swap, and he got defensive basically. You can see in the clip that we started off, you know, somewhat nice, but basically he said how there wasn't any time to discuss. But if you saw in the clip, we had like basically 30 seconds because a new round just started, and more time from just walking from the spawn to the point. But we found out later on that, you know, he's a big streamer doing a Widow only challenge. If he had just said he was doing a challenge, maybe we could have rolled with it, you know, but I can't promise, you know, like what I would have done or asked. But instead he basically decided just to, you know, basically say, yo, we're bad because of last game, and just muted us.
No heals and no space from her tank. No wonder I dropped a fucking 40 bomb on you, bro. Avoid these guys. Like, no wonder I rolled their shit last game, dude.
He also complained about the tanks not making space, but during that, I would say majority of the game, I was the only solo tank, you know? And as a solo tank, I can only do so much. Now, my friends and I aren't perfect. We would have swapped in order to win the game, but they were doing good on DPS, so, you know, I was just like, hey, let them have it. The only reason we asked the Widow to swap was because the stats wasn't looking too hot, and, you know, we basically, it all spiraled out like that. I guess the humor in all of this was essentially, this is kind of like the Kingsman situation of the Widow not swapping and us losing. I wouldn't say the Widow was the problem, but I definitely think that if she swapped and helped us out a little bit, we could have won. And so my message to all you Rivals players is this: can't be in Diamond or above, only stuck playing one role. Like, this game is meant for counter swapping, unless again you're a pro. But if you're not a pro, and then, you know, just like you're in this rank, you should at least learn one character from every role. And that's essentially it.